Well, now it's time for lefties losing it. And a big thank you, America. You got rid of Rosie O'Donnell. And guess where she's coming next? She's coming here, right here, to Australia to grace us with her presence, bringing her comedy show Down Under, allegedly. And how is this for a sell? She's told an Aussie newspaper all about her sad, acute and chronic case of Trump derangement syndrome, saying my escaping was self-preservation. It wasn't only a fear of him, it was a fear of what I knew it would do to me, to watch my country be pulled apart by a mentally ill man who only serves himself. Wow, Rosie, really selling your show there. Well, roll up, roll up. Where can I get a ticket? And if the TDS didn't get you over the line, this will. Please pay attention, everyone.
Black out the system. Black out the system.
Rosie, do us a favour and black us out of your tour. Stay Island, please. We are begging you, please. Now, this next clip comes with a trigger warning. Singer Lizzo has been triggered yet again by Sydney's ad for American Eagle.
No kizzy, ain't got no business being with me. Fat ass, pretty face with the titties. Bitch, I got good genes like I'm Sydney.
And don't say I didn't warn you. I gave you a trigger warning, and that is way too much of Lizzo's rear end for any of us to handle. Meanwhile, the always pleasant Australian influencer Abbie Chatfield is having another meltdown of bombastic proportions.
And I saw a comment saying, well, if it was any other skin tone or eye colour, it'd be okay. Yes, that's what a dog whistle is. Yes, you're understanding it. See, the issue with these MAGA supporters is I go, yeah, you're almost there. You're so close to being there. Yes, if it was someone with any other skin tone or possibly eye colour, it would be less scary and less of a dog whistle. Because the reason why it's a dog whistle is because contextually we have back to 1930s and 40s Germany.
Abbie, love, it's really not that deep, okay? You're almost there yourself. It's an ad for jeans. Please, let it rest, let it go. And now from one Delulu to another, talk show host Jimmy Kimmel, bringing with some sort of holier-than-thou complex, has claimed, with a straight face, that repulsive voices on the left are driving people away from the Democratic Party.
It's the loud voices that scare people from saying what they believe and make you think twice about a joke or whatever, these things. And, a lot of their points are valid, but a lot of them are also just repulsive. And I mean, they repel people from, they go like, oh, you're no fun. I don't want to be around you. And I think that if you had to boil it down to like one thing, that's kind of what it is.
Well, look, he's not wrong, is he? But this is just incredible. A stunning turnaround, stunning turn in events, especially given that this was Kimmel on the day Trump was re-elected.
Let's be honest, it was a terrible night last night. It was a terrible night for women, for children, for the hundreds of thousands of hardworking immigrants who make this country go, for healthcare, for our climate, for science, for journalism, for justice, for free speech. It was a terrible night for poor people, for the middle class, for seniors who rely on Social Security, for our allies in Ukraine, for NATO, for the truth.
I mean, the man was practically bawling his eyes out. But here was a real perler. Jimmy Kimmel and Sarah Silverman then decided to go together in a little kumbaya TDS session and said that Dems are elitist.
I'm on the left. It was but like, I find in general, the party that is about inclusivity is incredibly elitist. Just say, join us. Yes, come, join us. Yes.
Again, not wrong, but two multi-millionaire woke lefties dishing out on the elite. The irony. Now, why can't the left laugh and take a joke? Like, are they okay? They're just so serious all the time. It's very, very sad, very tragic. Donald Trump Jr. posted this meme of his father tossing a sex toy from the White House roof onto a WNBA court. It's a joke. It's a meme. Yet right on cue, CNN went into obliteration mode.
Donald Trump Jr. posted to Instagram Did you see this with with the president? I mean, obviously it's mean, but it's the president throwing one off the White House roof there onto the WNBA.
Yeah. Well, that says everything we need to know about Donald Trump Jr. What is he, in his 50s? What is he?
Donald Trump posted that?
Donald Trump Jr.
Yeah. Yeah. 52, whatever, how old he is.
No comment.
Toddlerman, is that the word?
Well,
you use?
yes,
memes that came from President Trump going on the roof.
I mean, their faces. One would think someone has died, for goodness sake, prompting this response from Donald Trump Jr. saying, what is it about memes that always triggers these losers at CNN so badly? Now, here is one way to ensure you are unemployable after graduating. Turn your valedictorian speech into an embarrassing clown show.
Excuse my language, but to that I say ICE and the Trump administration.
So brave, so incredible. And here is how you know Trump's ICE operation is in fact working so well. Illegals are self-deporting.
Well, I've made up my mind. I will be turning in my DACA and returning to Mexico. We came to America January 15th, 1996, so almost 30 years. I was a baby, so I have no memories of Mexico, but I think it's time for me to go back. Now, there is a lot of fears and wonderings and what ifs, but I do not want to be captive to this country anymore.
Okay, ciao, bye. Meanwhile, the breathtakingly incompetent mayor of LA, Karen Bass, is now claiming ICE arrests are destabilising the city.
That just doesn't destabilize a family. That destabilizes a neighborhood, it destabilizes businesses, it destabilizes a community, but we are not going to allow this administration to destabilize our great city.
No, she's never been a bright spark, that Karen, has she? And now to the sad lives of those suffering with incurable Trump derangement syndrome. Please spare a thought for this snowflake.
Ever since Trump became president, I'm so used to bad news. Yesterday, me and my coworkers were watching the gorgeous sunset, and this one guy goes, you know, next year we're not going to be able to see the sunset. And I literally, automatically, I'm just like, great, the atmosphere is going to combust, and, you know, it's going to be total darkness, and there's going to be no more sunsets. Sunsets have been abolished. But I just go, what? Why won't be able to see the sunset? And he's like, because they're building a building right there. And I'm like, whew, okay.
Well, that's okay, because this Liberal can maybe help her out.
I think that the best way and the only way for me to survive the next 3.5 years is to make sure that my doctor keeps prescribing my clonazepam. Have a nice day.
And gee, it's just so bad out there. This grandma is girding her loins.
You know what? Kamala was right. We all knew she was right. What this regime is doing in Washington just seems like all we can do right now is don't give up, but we have to wait it out. I don't know what else to say. I mean, is everybody going to just go to the streets and fight everybody? That's coming. And you should be scared of that.
Yes, we ride at dawn. Get your nunchucks out, your steel cap boots. Although, Grandma, I couldn't quite hear you with CNN blasting in the background. Could you turn it up a little louder, please?